Yes, case number 321 on the calendar, Salas versus Phillips. Parties have been sworn in. You may be seated. Please.
Ms. Salas, I've read your complaint, and what I got from your complaint is that your son is currently incarcerated after having been convicted in a murder. It is your belief that he was wrongfully convicted,
Yes.
and you at some point hired the defendants, who are private investigators, to locate some witnesses in order to establish cause for an appeal for him. How long has he been incarcerated?
15 years, Your Honor.
He has already been incarcerated for 15 years.
Yes.
And what is his sentence?
35 to life.
In what state was he convicted?
In California, Los Angeles, California.
And did his case reach the highest appellate court in the state of California?
Yes, Your Honor. And the first attorney who did the appeal, he did it wrong.
I can't get into that. That's not for me.
Okay.
And his appeal was rejected. Is that right? At some point, your son's situation, according to your complaint, became known to a project called the Innocence Project. And there was no funding to locate these witnesses, so you undertook to do that on your own at this point. Are you licensed private investigators?
Yes, ma'am.
And how long have you been licensed private investigators?
Licensed for 7 years.
Your lawsuit seeks the return of money that you paid to Mr. and Mrs. Phillips because you say they didn't do any work, and also the return of some documents that you had turned over to them. You also want some money for pain and suffering that you're not going to get because they're not responsible for your pain and suffering. That is not their responsibility nor their fault. When did you retain Mr. and Mrs. Phillips? On what date?
May 5th, 2011.
And how much money did you give them?
$2,000.
Did you have a contract with them?
Yes.
I'd like to take a look at it.
The day that I provided the money to him,
I just want to take a look at the contract. So you paid him a retainer of $2,000 against an hourly rate of $75 an hour? Am I reading that correctly?
That's correct.
Okay. And you want your money back because you say they didn't do anything
yes,
for the money. What'd you do for money?
We located individuals.
How many?
Located, I think, 10 of them for sure.
there was other two that we found.
Yeah.
You're talking from 1997, a murder case that we had to dig into. The list of names were given from her.
What did you do to locate these 10 people?
This is the computer work for the database and the researching of each individual. You know, we had to go back from 97, have the initial